Victor here with the Move Miami channel. I'm back. Going to talk to you all about the buy-side process now and what are the key steps in preparing yourself to execute properly on purchasing a property. What's the first thing you should do? Go look at properties? Absolutely not. First thing you need to do is plan, okay? You need to start working backwards to figure out what you can afford. So that process starts with getting pre-qualified with a lender, okay? That's the most important part before you start looking at houses, is to set yourself up for success. So you want to know what your eventual payment's gonna be and what you can afford. And the only way you can do that is to get pre-qualified either with your local lender, a local union, or your big banks. I recommend you reach out to all three of them because it's the largest expense that you will pay for the rest of your life. For most of you, is that note. It's gonna be more than your car payment, more than your boat payment, more than your dock, more than your membership clubs will be your mortgage payment. So I strongly recommend that you all shop it out. If you want recommendations for any lender, drop a comment below and we're happy to connect you with some good local lenders that we've used in the past that are excellent and provide great quality service and good rates, okay? So again, start with your pre-approval. That's step one. Step two, all right? After you've got that done, is to start the search process. You, at that point, meet with your agent, your broker, and sit down with them and say, hey, this is what I can afford, this is what I want, and this is what we're gonna do to find it, okay? So with my team, we prepare a separate portal for you that gives you access to real-time data as to what's going up on the market, as well as we have the ability to get you into certain off-market deals as well. So if things, you know, I get wind that something's coming before it hits the market, and I know my client's looking, I'm obviously gonna let them know about it before it hits the market. So if you're working with someone who has constant access to deal flow in the community, you're gonna have those opportunities that others may not have. But again, so after you're pre-approved and you know what you're looking for, you're gonna pop in a search and you're gonna work with someone to find that property as efficiently and as effectively as possible. I like to tell me, hey, you know, go through the process of the availables that are in the area for what's in your price range, select and like the ones you like, and then go back again and figure out which are the ones that you really like and put hearts on those. So from likes, you have hearts, and from the ones you're hearted, your agent knows, hey, these are the ones they wanna see. You rank them and you get yourself in to see the properties, okay? Once you've determined, hey, this is the one, or these are the two that I wanna make offers at, then there comes in the best part. Step three, my favorite part, which is the negotiations. My job is to secure that property. I will tell you what it's gonna take to get into that property based on my rapport with the other side and my ability to price the home. I'll know. I mean, these days there's so much demand in Miami, you're gonna having to do certain things when you make offers to ensure you get it. Especially if you're in a multiple offer scenario, you're gonna wanna know what things to put in that contract to make you the most attractive. Sometimes the cash buyer isn't the most attractive. I've gotten plenty of deals done that are financed that guarantee an amount if the appraisal comes short that are not cash deals that I would rather go with or recommend to my clients to take a financed offer that's gonna be just as good at cash. So if you have a good agent that knows what they're doing, they're gonna be able to get you into homes even if you don't have cash to purchase them, all right? Then once you've secured the property and you're back into what we call the diligence period, which we talked about in our last video on the sell side process. It's step 4, okay? Step 3 is kind of where both the buy side and the sell side process meet, okay? And then everything gets carried out in step 4. Step 4 is when the diligence period starts. You already picked, hey, we're going with this contract. We've negotiated with 5 different offers, and this is the one we're going with. We signed, we're hard. Now the diligence period starts. So if you're in a commercial contract or a commercial, it's all about buyer beware, Commercial deals, we're into that diligence period, and it's up to the buyer to find out everything about that property. There's very little that the sellers have to tell you about it other than give you the key documents, and sort of the similar applies here. So when you get into contract on these, the sellers need to give you what's called the seller's disclosures, okay? So the seller's disclosures are a set of questions that the seller is supposed to tell you about any, things that will materially affect the price of the home. And so, it'll talk about roof issues, water losses, insurance claims. All those things are things that you should go over with your sellers, and your sellers have to tell the truth. It's either yes, there was an issue, this is how we resolved it, no, there's been no issues, or I don't know. And sometimes I don't know is a perfectly acceptable answer, and you let the other side conduct their inspections with their inspector in order to determine whether there's anything that'll materially affect the home, the value of the home. And then to the biggest issues are health and safety issues. You don't want to sell anyone a house with any health or safety issues, and that's why you tell people to have their inspectors come out and inspect the properties to ensure that the homes are safe and that no one's walking into a mold infested home. I've had one of my biggest law cases has to do with a family that went into a rental property that was covered in toxic mold, and the family got very sick, all of them. And unfortunately, that case is still going on. It was a very tragic event, but I was able to get these people out of their home, and it's something that I encourage all of you, if you're purchasing a home, to conduct your inspections. And if an inspector tells you to get the mold testing done in South Florida, there's a lot of waterborne buildings, and getting them tested for mold is something that may come out to really help you and your family and your well-being, because it is a problem I'm seeing more frequently down here. That takes us into step 5, which is the same step 5 on the sell side process. They're the same. Everyone already is happy with where the transaction's gone. We're ready to close on the property, and you're getting everything to your attorneys to make sure that all the documentation is set, all the itemization. You're paying the proration of the taxes for what you're going to live in the house, and the sellers are going to pay theirs. They're going to make sure that the water bill is paid. They're going to make sure the electricity bill is paid, that any liens owed to anybody are taken care of, and that the money is divided and distributed after the funds are in. So from the buy side perspective, you're going to make sure that you close. You're going to tell your agents to close Tuesday to Thursday. That's the key. Close Tuesday to Thursday to ensure you get your keys before the weekend, because you don't get your keys until the deal's funds, and the funds don't disperse until the bank allows it. If it's a cash deal, it's going to close right there on the spot, but if it's a finance deal, the bank has to approve all the documentation, the paperwork that you signed. So just to wrap up on the buy side process, we've got 5 steps, same as on the sell side. 1, pre-approval process, get ready, okay? 2, you search and you efficiently find the home. 3, you negotiate and you get the home, you secure the home. 4, you conduct your diligence, and 5, you head to closing. That covers the buy side process. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please hit the like button. Comment down below if you want to see anything, or if you have any questions about the areas that we've covered. Thanks again. See you for the next one.